Let's begin our lesson. I am Farman Kairat again, Terma State University. Today's topic, environmental problems. The problems and their causes. A variety of environmental problems now affect our entire world. As globalization continues, local issues become international ones. So today there are few places in the world that do not suffer from environmental problems. Some of the major problems now affected the world are acid rain, air pollution, global warming, hazardous waste, ozone depletion, smoke, water pollution, overpopulation, and rainforest destruction. People are also worried about the greenhouse effect, where an increase in the amount of carbon dioxide and other gases in the Earth's atmosphere causes a gradual warming of the surface of the Earth. This global warming is leading to thawing of the polar ice caps, and all this is causing concern about climate change. Both human behavior and climate change have led to many animal and plant species become endangered or even extinct. Increasing business globalization, increasing business, cultural, and other contacts between countries. Acid rain, which contains harmful chemicals as a result of burning substances such as oil and coal. Acid, a type of liquid that reacts chemically with other materials, sometimes dissolving them. Air pollution, a damage caused to the air by harmful substances or waste. Global warming, a rise in the world's temperature. Hazardous, dangerous. 6. Ozone depletion, reduction in the ozone layer of air above the Earth, containing ozone which prevents harmful ultraviolet light from the sun from reaching Earth. And 7. Smoke, air pollution found in cities caused by a mixture of smoke, gases, and chemicals. The word has been formed from smoke, fog. And 8. Rainforest destruction, destroying, cutting down forests in a tropical area which receives a lot of rain. Gases, substance in a form that is neither solid nor liquid. 10. Atmosphere, substance in a form that is neither solid nor liquid. A mixture of gases around the Earth. Polar ice caps. It means ice covering the areas at the north and south poles. And species, types, endangered, very few in number at risk of becoming extinct. Extinct, not existing any longer. Language health. The prefix over means too much. Overfishing means that people have fished so much that is having a serious effect on fish populations. Overpopulated means there are so many people living in an area that life is difficult there. And B, dealing with the problems, worldwide efforts are being made to improve the situation. Green parties are green or ecological policies are mainly concerned with protecting the environment. Conservation organizations are developing nature reserves where plants and animals are protected. Some farmers produce organic food which avoids the use of harmful chemicals. More companies try to behave in a way that is environmentally friendly or ecologically sound. Societies attempt to dispose of waste in a more responsible way by, for example, recycling as much as possible. People aim to reduce their carbon footprint by using cars less so that they cut down on the use of fossil fuels. For example, word families, noun, globalization, web, globalize, adjective, global, and web, globally, environment, environmentalist, adjective, environmental, adverb, environmentally, pollution, noun, pollutant, web, pollute, polluting, adjective, destruction, destroy, web, destructive, adjective, destructively, adverb, disposal, verb, dispose, adjective, disposable, reduction, reduce, verb, adjective, reduced. I think you understand today's vocabulary, and we do exercise. It's time for exercises. Answer each question using a word or expression from the box. Acid rain, carbon dioxide, endangered species, global warming, globalization, hazardous waste, ozone layer, polar ice caps, destruction of rainforests, smoke, water pollution. First, what happened to dinosaurs about 65 million years ago? They became extinct. What is the name for a special layer in the Earth's atmosphere which helps protect our planet? The ozone layer. You're right. Third, what word can be used to describe the increasing contact between countries that has major impact on life today? Globalization. You are right. Fourth, what causes problems because it is difficult to dispose of safely? Hazardous waste. You are right. And what have scientists shown to be melting worryingly fast at the North and South poles? Carbon dioxide, polar ice caps, you're right. And six, what does the chemical symbol CO2 represent? Carbon dioxide. Seven, what has been happening in the Amazon area and in other tropical areas like Indonesia and Malaysia? Destruction of the rainforest. What problem is the type of air pollution? Smoke. What can cause harm to plant or other life when it falls on the land or sea? Acid rain. What is the Siberian tiger an example of endangered endangered species. What has caused much plant and animal life in rivers in industrial areas to die out? Water pollution. What is the term for the phenomenon describing the rise in the Earth's average temperature? Global warming. Match words to form compound nouns. Acid rain. Next, acid climate change, fossil fuel, green party, greenhouse, nature reserve, organic food, ozone depletion, waste disposal. Choose a word from the opposite page to complete each sentence. An environmentalist is a person who does what they can to help protect the environment. Second, items. Items are disposable. Disposable items like plastic cups and paper plates are labor saving but have a harmful effect on the environment. Third, government says that it is aiming for a significant reduction in this country use of fossil fuels over the next 10 years. The company plans to destroy part of a nature reserve in order to build its new warehouses. Fifth, carbon monoxide is an example of an air pollutant. Staff can dispose of all recyclable items in these greenhouses. Air pollution may endanger the lives of people with respiratory illnesses. The company is proud of its environmental policies. Your home task for the next lesson. Over to you. Answer this question. Which is of the environment problems in A exists in your country? Do you think climate change is having any impact in your country? How much effort do green paths have in your country? What could power cars instead of petrol or diesel? Suggest 3 things people can do to reduce their carbon footprint. Today's lesson is over. Goodbye. See you next lesson.